Alright, what's going on everyone? I just uploaded a new video and I was looking at the comments. This is usually when I check my comments. For this video, the Kizuna Ai video that I put out, I usually get about like 5 to 10 comments every day and I usually, like or reply. But more recently I've been getting these comments where it's saying that this video had incorrect information or I was spreading misinformation or that this video was outdated. So I just kind of want to address that with some of the info that I've been looking for. So I just want to, first watch through my video and find out what some of the common misconceptions about what my video is saying. And then we're gonna, get the actual timeline of events happening that the Kizuna channel is going through. I'm gonna say that it is difficult to find legit credible sources on VTuber affairs just because how still kind of niche it is, and you're not gonna have, let's say, The Guardian writing an article on VTubers and have interviews within the industry, but I'm gonna try my best. Many of my viewers may know I often scoff at Kizuna Ai's channel in my streams sometimes. I gotta say, right, Kizuna Ai is making it big, okay? She made it big time, okay? One day she's gonna leave us behind. She's gonna be in another world. So I want to take. Yeah, I think this first part, I said that I kind of scoff at it, but then I included a clip where it's not really that harsh of an attack. Like Kizuna Ai is, if you see any videos on my channel, that first Kizuna Ai explained video was still one of my most viewed video. I still like her channel, man. It's just that it's something is off, and this is and this video was kind of me trying to put it into words. Something was off about Kizuna Ai, but obviously this might have started off the video on a harsh mood, I guess, especially if you are like an actual Kizuna Ai fan stumbling across this video. You're gonna feel a bit tense, I guess. The background footage that I included here was with this very controversial figure. I'm not sure, I don't remember quite exactly what he did, but that video that this clip is from had like a lot of dislikes as well, just because the guest is kind of a sketchy figure, I guess. Here's 2020 and her channel is doing yikes. Yeah, in this part I think I got people kind of rustled, I guess. I remember one comment was saying like, dude, imagine saying yikes in 2020, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. But this is kind of a harsh and sharp pointed thing. But if you look at her views now, if you look at her channel now, I'd say for the most part her view count is slowly increasing again. Especially like I feel like her music videos are doing super well, always above like 100k. I'd say overall, since when I made this video in April, her views have recovered, and the reasons I want to get into in a bit. Behind the scenes, Kizuna Ai's original voice actor, the one who voiced her since 2016, would soon be replaced. Okay, this is the part that most of the comments are talking about. Me saying replaced, and I gotta agree with them. Like, the word replaced does imply that she has, her position was taken away from, or that she has retired or got fired, like her leaving that position. But I guess what I meant, what would be correct way to say it is that her role as the Kizuna Ai voice actor was filled by someone else, and I guess they kind of rotate every once in a while. So it's not just Kasuga-san who is doing all the work. It's two other voice actresses coming in and also being Kizuna Ai. So that, I think, is one of the main mistakes, I would say, that people were pointing out, that she didn't really lose her position. And I agree. It's more that two more people joined on the team, and all together they kind of share the load. I think in effect that results in the original Kizuna Ai making fewer appearances, while the new Kizuna Ai voice actresses having more appearances. So if you say, for example, if I, out of the 7 videos that she uploads every week, I watch 2 of them, and out of the 2 videos that I watch, they kind of feel odd, or the voice didn't feel right, something's gonna feel odd. And that I think is what a lot of the initial negative feedback that she got was from, is that just people who, you know, came in, saw the video, was like, this feels weird. And I think I definitely felt that as well. That's one mistake I want to correct. I don't think she was ever, you know, removed as a voice actress. Let's say if they wanted to quit, nothing severe would happen to the business. Ironically, yeah, I think that's what I think is the reasoning behind having multiple voice actresses. That's what I think. Crunchyroll reports that a new company will be formed to manage Kizuna Ai, with the original voice actor serving as a sort of creative advisor. Yeah, so here's another thing that people will bring up in the comments. I'm gonna get the original article back up here. And it did say Kasuga Nozomi will become the advisor role in this new company called just Kizuna Ai Inc. I guess a lot of people thought what I meant when I mentioned this in the video was that Kasuga, the original voice actress, comes back and serves only as the advisor for the channel. And that has been disproven, you know, immediately. You know, let's say, you know, if you just go onto a channel now, all these videos that is just her solo one is still voiced by Kasuga Nozomi. So in this video, 2 days after the news came out, they have all three actresses here. And, you know, they have actually did this thing where they putting like a hairpin on the different Kizuna Ai's to differentiate them. And the center one is obviously the original Kizuna Ai. A lot of the comments were saying that the way I kind of phrased it in this video is that, you know, especially here, I say that she's signed on to, not signed on, but like her new role is to be the kind of creative advisor for the Kizuna Ai company. But I did not mention that. Well, number one is Kasuga Nozomi has not, you know, left Kizuna Ai activities on the channel. But most importantly, that even as a creative advisor, she still continues to be Kizuna Ai's voice actress. I think that's what threw a lot of people off, that the way I phrased it made it seem like she, you know, Kasuga-san just returned to, you know, have a corporate desk job at Kizuna Ai Inc. and not having anything more to do with the channel, whereas she's, you know, continues to be very integral to the channel in the first place. I know this video, this Kizuna Ai video is kind of half and half. Half was talking about, you know, the Kizuna Ai series of events, and then half is, you know, kind of the reason why a lot of people didn't continue to watch Kizuna Ai, and that I attribute to, you know, the idea of authenticity. I wouldn't say, you know, there's this one comment, I'm not gonna say who wrote it, but there's one comment that kind of says that I am partly responsible for decreasing subs of Kizuna Ai's channel because of spreading misinformation. And this one is kind of what got me attention and kind of made me want to make this video a lot more. A lot of the things that caused the declining viewership and subscribers happened, you know, in 2019, a year before. And I only made this video because the news came out in April this year of this kind of internal shifting that's happening with Kizuna Ai. And that kind of led me to reflect on, you know, how did we get to this point? What happened? Why this, you know, dislike and like ratio is happening? That's kind of my reasoning for putting together this video. I don't think I'm responsible for her viewership. Her views were kind of already low at that point. And this I could attribute to not just, you know, that authenticity thing, but also to, you know, Hollow Live. That's a whole nother topic by itself, but I reckon that's one of the biggest reasons why Kizuna Ai got like a decline in viewership, because people have found themselves latching onto new virtual YouTubers who do different things, who have different characters, so they can, you know, they form smaller pockets of fandom around there. I know this video has a lot of views. For the most part, a lot of people do kind of agree with my viewpoint. You know, every once in a while, I do get comments that says that this kind of information is incorrect, and that's kind of what these comments I care more about, because I try to keep my videos as accurate as possible, even though, again, the VTuber info is lacking on the internet. It's hard to get a lot of legitimate information, a lot of it is from people's personal, for longtime viewers of Kizuna Ai, they would know these kind of things, that Kizuna Ai has different voice actresses that are separated by these hairpins, or that Kasuga Nozomi never left the role. But for someone who's not really as big of a fan of Kizuna Ai as I used to be, this kind of information just kind of slips away. I guess for the last thing that I want to do here is just get the order of events right, in terms of who is behind the channel, who is voicing the kind of like an update. A lot of people want me to update this video, and I just gotta say, like, this video was made in April, before a lot of these changes happen. So Kizuna Ai, when she was at her most popular around 2017, 2018, did have a lot of viewers, but when she decided to expand, the company decided to expand, they brought in different voice actresses to help, I guess, the original Kasuga-san to alleviate the role, since they want to do music, they want to do gaming and all that. These voice actresses helped her, but they in no way, remove the original, voice actress Kasuga Nozomi from the role. I think I want to make that extremely clear. Of course, when they have people stepping in, the original voice actress Kasuga is gonna have less appearances. That's just the way it works. That kind of caused a lot of people to say, hey, I clicked on a Kizuna Ai video, this Kizuna Ai does not sound like it, and they watch kind of the, more recent or the surrounding videos, and they say, hey, on a second, this Kizuna Ai has been, quote unquote replaced. And that's kind of what I thought originally as well, that, this is not the Kizuna Ai that I watched in 2017, 2018. Obviously, being that kind of channel, it's kind of hard to spread the idea, hey, Kasuga-san has always been here, because, doing so would reveal her identity. They didn't want to do that yet. It's kind of hard to get that message across. So that kind of carry on until they had to make the distinction through the hairpins that say, hey, this is a separate Kizuna Ai copy, or this is a different one, and this is the original one, just to make it clear for everyone. But really, at that point, when they did that in 2020, it was already kind of too late. A lot of people's interest has gone to HoloLive, to some of the newer VTubers. So when the news broke in April 25th that there's a reshuffling of the organization behind the channel, Kasuga Nozomi, stepped up and said, hey, I was a part of this project. I'm gonna be a creative advisor, and I was the original voice actress for Kizuna Ai. So in this video, the original video, I didn't address that it was just a reshuffling. She has a new role, but that did not mean that she was removed from the channel or that she is no longer on the channel, because she was on the channel for the whole time, and she continues to be on that channel even to this day. Kizuna Ai copies have their own channel called Love P that I guess stopped uploading about a month ago. I'm not sure exactly why, but that's the current situation at the moment. It's kind of a long video. I just want to make sure that I clear a couple of the points up in my original video. Kizuna Ai's channel is regaining the subs. Her music videos are always doing really well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.